After months of dodging spoilers from left to right, the much anticipated new Danganronpa game is here. Thanks to NIS America, I was able to secure a review copy ahead of its release and complete the game just over a day ago. Thus, here I am with a review on the day of the European release. As a huge Danganronpa fan, I'm extremely honoured that I was given this opportunity to do so. Releasing today for fellow Europeans, Danganronpa V3 Killing Harmony is the third main video game entry in the Danganronpa series. Rest assured this review will be as spoiler-free as possible, omitting any plot details not already shown in promotional material. In order to make this accessible even to those who don't know much about the game, I'll briefly summarise those plot details. Danganronpa V3 immediately puts you, the player, into the shoes of Kaede Akamatsu, the ultimate pianist. Like previous entries in the Danganronpa series, after meeting the other ultimate students, you are thrown into a game of life and death, a killing game where the prize is freedom. 16 ultimate students were told this by Monokuma, the seemingly cute but in actuality downright sinister bear mascot. In order to win this killing game, a student must kill another without being caught. Investigation segments and class trials exist as a way to identify the culprit, referred to as the Blackened. If the students are unable to identify the Blackened before time runs out, they will all receive punishment whilst the Blackened is free to leave the school. However, if they identify the Blackened in time, the innocent students will continue the killing game whilst the Blackened student receives punishment instead. This punishment Monokuma speaks of is actually an execution. Executions are shown in all the animated glory, as per Danganronpa tradition. All in all, the initial setup is similar to previous Danganronpa games, but progresses in a rather different direction. A direction refreshing enough that it doesn't feel like the same experience all over again, yet similar enough to be deserving of Danganronpa in its title. For those who haven't played the previous entries in Danganronpa series, I would highly advise playing them before playing Danganronpa V3. Although Danganronpa V3 introduces a new setting and new characters, the game has clearly been developed for long-time Danganronpa fans, as it takes the common themes of past entries, building upon them even further. Hope and Despair generally takes more of a backseat to the new theme of truth and lies, but that's not to say the common themes have lost their importance. That's far from the truth. Or was that a lie? This kind of logic will appear often in order to confuse players, making them doubt everything and anything possible. Whereas previous entries often did make players doubt and suspect every character, Danganronpa V3 takes this concept to a whole new level. You'll be doubting the characters, doubting yourself, doubting the game itself. Where do the lies end? Where does the truth begin? Taking a step back for a moment, there are also key features present in Danganronpa V3 that do not exist in previous entries. The most notable key features are new and innovative minigames, modes unlocked after completing the game, and of course the Monocubs. The Monocubs in particular introduce the Monokuma's children, each with their own personality. The apple certainly doesn't fall far from the tree when it comes to the Monocubs, as they are every bit as outrageous as their father. Depending on how you view Monokuma, you might welcome the inclusion of the Monocubs or you might be skeptical. I found myself being quite off-put by some of their crudest jokes, yet it also feels as though the game would be quite the same without them. The Monocubs help in making Danganronpa V3 stand out from its predecessors, along with the 16 ultimate students who are by far the most eccentric of the Danganronpa cast to date. Although I can't say much about the ending, since that would of course be stepping into spoiler territory, I can and will say that this ending is a very bold move that is certainly going to spark a lot of debates for Danganronpa fans. The reaction to this ending will certainly differ from person to person, depending on what Danganronpa means to them, alongside a multitude of personal factors. Whilst I personally loved it and found it to be an extremely fitting and satisfying conclusion to the game, I can't say the same will hold true for every player out there. In fact, the same most definitely will not hold true. There will be mixed reactions and it'll be interesting to see the discussions that are born from this ending. Don't let this scare or deter you though. Danganronpa V3 is simply an entry that any Danganronpa fan should play and experience for themselves. There is no right or wrong way to react to the ending. It's an impactful ending to an equally impactful video game, and you can decide for yourselves if you are satisfied with it or not. Overall, Danganronpa V3 takes a lot of aspects from previous entries, yet manages to constantly improve upon them, making it a refreshing experience for long-time Danganronpa fans and newcomers alike. Although some people may find the increase in crude humour to be off-putting, or may harbour mixed feelings toward the ending, it's still worth playing for any Danganronpa fan out there. Or was that a lie? Perhaps you'll have to play the game yourself to find out. Thank you for sticking with me throughout all of that. It was a lot of fun to play the game, write the review and record it all. I really can't thank NIS America enough for this opportunity. It took a lot of effort to get us out on time, especially since I originally planned for it to come out a day prior to the release date, but I'm so glad I did this. It all made the Danganronpa V3 experience even more magical, as cheesy as that sounds. Sorry if I sound a little bit tired throughout this video and a little bit sick. I really did become a Danganronpa V3 playing robot for a few days, the consequences of that are starting to catch up with me. Consequences which include catching a relentless cold. Play the game, but don't become a Danganronpa V3 playing robot, folks. Of course, if you're interested in future reviews for other video games, anime and manga, please stick around. I'm going to be uploading content to this channel as regularly as possible, which includes reviews as I just said, but also possibly Let's Plays, top 10s and analysis videos of all sorts. I have a bunch of things planned for this channel and I'm extremely honoured that this gets me my first video on it. Anyway, thanks again for watching. Please remember to keep the comment section spoiler free, and if you want to ask why I thought spoilery content, then feel free to send me a direct message on my Twitter, which is linked in the description. Goodbye!